tried to be patient. I can't take it no more. Oh, you sound crazy, bro. Nah, bring your ass here. Bring your ass here. Sid, I'm finna pull up on ya. What up, though? I got problems, but I ain't got no problems. What up, though? Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? I don't really know the number to use, but I know I've had an influx of subscribers recently, because I guess y'all boys like AKs, and I love AKs too. Actually, AKs are actually better than ARs. Everybody already know that. But look, so hold on, I'm winded.
Much later.
Alright, let's do business and talk quick while the coast is clear. What up, though, and welcome back, my good people. I appreciate y'all time. First of all, let's start off by saying this. The AK video, and I came across some people that I never thought I would come across, which is actually like, it's actually mind-blowing. It's kind of, man, it's kind of weird. It's just absolutely weird. I appreciate y'all. Y'all amazing. I appreciate everybody who supports me as well as the movement. More so the message. I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly. I sincerely mean that. Okay, so I noticed some of y'all trickling on in, and I appreciate y'all. It's kind of amazing to be for real. It's kind of like, you know that the world is big, but it's kind of like the world is such a small place at the same time. I don't even know if I was even in focus because I was never even looking at the camera. I think this is on auto track or something. I think I'm getting distracted by this TV, so I'm about to turn it off. Never mind. So look, I appreciate y'all support, man. Like for real, I appreciate y'all support like wholeheartedly. Like y'all are like the best ever, and I mean that like for real. Let's start talking like a little business right now, because if you know anything about me, I'm a real businessman.
Bitch, I've been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
I really be about my business for real. I be making jokes and stuff. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a daddy here and whatnot, but at the same time, I also am a very, I gotta change this focus. And I'm also seriously about no type of game. What's wrong with my camera? Why is everybody trying to disturb me? Anyway, I brought you here, and we're here today. By the way, this gun is already clear and unloaded because I've already checked it a billion times. But look, I need your attention because I'm having a serious problem, and I'm already going through a lot on a serious tip, but this situation is making me go further, and it's almost making me want to go like, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, I don't want to do that. I don't want to crash out because like I'm a good guy, you know, like I'm handsome, you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, like I ain't trying to crash out and like throw my whole life away because I got kids and I got babies and stuff and enjoy life, and I don't want to throw my life away over none of you fools, man. I don't want to do that. But side note, I want to say something. Young men, listen to the message, bruh. Listen to the message. I got something to tell you before we even get talking about any guns. I was listening to this song by The Weeknd called Reminder. I got my computer here, but I'm about to open it. It's this song by The Weeknd called Reminder, and it reminded me when my ex-girlfriend mama came down. I was living out of state at the time. I was living in Oklahoma. She came down there or whatever, and basically they put me out and they put me on the bus back to my home state or whatever, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life. And basically what I took away from that is, and also what I really want to tell you is that, man, don't be living with no girl, man. Don't be living with no girl if you ain't married to her. Don't be laying up with no girl in her. I'm trying to tell you, don't do it. It's gonna end bad. But listen, let me tell you something else that's gonna end bad. Sig, I'm gonna pull up on you. Did you hear what I had said? I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm gonna pull up on you. Yeah, bro, this is not cool, man. This is not cool. So check her out, right? My P320, right? I'm having front sight issues. Like, let me show y'all. Let me get me focus off me. Focus on that. No, not my hand. Focus on that. So I'm having. Come on, focus, you little bit. So as you can see, I'm having front sight issues. I cannot get the front sight to move. Not even a fucking inch. Do you hear what I'm saying? I beat the shit out of it. Ran it over. Did everything except first degree murder on this front sight, and I cannot get it off under any circumstances. This bitch will not move. It won't budge. It won't do nothing. I've oiled it, greased it, licked it, spit on it. I've done everything. Nothing in the world will move this front sight. Also, but more importantly, this is not the first SIG that I couldn't even get the front sight off on. My other SIG, I don't even have it here. Actually, I got it here, but I don't have it with me. My other SIG, I tried to change out the front sight on that. Actually, originally to put it on this, couldn't even put it on here because I couldn't get that one off. I did everything. Listen, I'm not sure exactly what it is that y'all doing, but I need y'all to understand something, okay? It's already a recession out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a lot of stuff going on. We got bills, you know what I'm saying? We got horrible jobs. I don't care what type of job you got or what career you have, or so-called career you have, but we got horrible jobs. And the one thing that we really need from you is like not to fucking weld the front sight on. Granted that we don't have money to take it to a gunsmith, and we're not gonna take it to a gunsmith because it should be user friendly. So I'm having a tough time, man, like with this whole front sight that you kind of affixed to my absolutely beautiful gun. I think this is an absolutely, man, she's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, on all levels, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I got the gas pedal on there. I think that's by Go Gun USA. Cheap, trust me, get you one of these gas pedal, aluminum, attached to the frame, because you know it's obviously modular. I'm telling you, get the gas pedal. But she's beautiful, but I'm gonna freak out because I don't want to freak out. I don't want to freak out because I know if I freak out, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up taking this gun to a gunsmith, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid taking it to a gunsmith for the simple fact that I wish this camera would focus on me. I'm trying to avoid taking it to a gunsmith because I just don't want to do that, and I don't want to break my sacred vow that I'm not gonna have nobody else work on my guns, except in the fact of, I guess if I got my guns ported, I guess that's different, and Cerakoted. But anyway, so other than the front sight, let's talk a little bit about baby, because this is actually my favorite gun out of all my guns, actually even over my Glock. But those are kids playing. Actually, I didn't even give this gun a proper introduction. This is not a regular P320, it's an M17 P320. That is a special limited edition Big Daddy Boss special, and only Big Daddy Bosses can have it, so that's obviously why I have one and why y'all obviously don't see a lot of videos. So with that being said, right, I end up getting some suppressor height sight, allegedly suppressor height sights, because they were supposed to be suppressor height sights, but as you can see, I got one suppressor height sight here, and I got the regular iron sight there, obviously because I can't get it off. A major problem that I'm so pissed off about, and I didn't even think about, and that you should think about if you even thinking about getting into SIGs, is thinking about the optic, the mounting system, because SIG has their own mounting system and it can be confusing because not all optics can go on SIGs. Usually it's Delta Point Pros and SIG Romeos and SIG branded sight generally, if I'm not mistaken, and if I'm obviously missing some, which I'm sure I am, tell them in the comments. I did think about how big this hollow sun dot is. Like, this dot it's meant to go on a rifle like a PCC, but obviously I just said I'm gonna put it on a pistol, because it's obviously, to me, it's the closest thing that you can get to like a hollow sun type deal during the time. This is way before the dots that are out now, like the Sealy Pros and all that. This is way before then. So I didn't think about the clearance between the glass and the top of this. Basically, I didn't know how tall. I thought that this suppressor height sight was going to be tall enough to see, to co-witness at least, or lower 1/3 at least, this into the glass of this hollow sun, but that's not working. It's not, as you can see. Like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get close. So as you can see, you can't even. This is exactly what I see when I look through here. You see that? I'm gonna circle it on the screen. You see that? I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. That's exactly what I see when I look through here. That's as high as I see it. Now, granted that I mean it's an iron sight, but I feel like even when I put the other dot on there, I feel like it's not gonna make a difference, and I'm just not gonna be able to see through the optic. You know what I'm saying? And use my irons now. And another thing that I actually effed up on, and I didn't even think about, that I should have thought about, was that I can't, dang, I just lost my train of thought. Another reason why I chose the P320 over the 17 is magazine capacity. Now, this Glock obviously has like a 21.25 round mag in it, but it doesn't come standard with this many rounds. 17, you can get 21 with the SLR mag that I have, which I don't even know. SLR mag that goes to this Glock, this is automatically 21 rounds automatically. Granted that it's automatically standard 21 rounds, more expensive than the Glock, but it already comes standard 21 rounds, and I have 21 rounds in this with spending an extra $50. So I got 21 rounds in this, and I have a manual safety on there, and that's really another reason why I chose it for home defense. Absolutely have a safety on your home defense. Don't be walking around doing no stupid ish like leave your guns unloaded around your kids and ending up on the news. Also, let's not forget that SIG, I can get a 30 round MOE mag, and I can't get that on no Glock. Oh, or did I say that? I did not mean to say that. This is a 13 round mag. You cannot get this nowhere else except with SIG, and I'm sorry. That's why I'm gonna be a SIG boy, whether you like it or not. I didn't do any changing to the mag release, because the mag release to me is perfect. After I get my grip, if I was to go to change mag, if I go to change mags, I can hit the mag release button easy. Like, so I don't really need an extended mag release. There's no point of really getting one, because it absolutely worked perfect. I just really want to just get her squared away and get her good to go. If anybody got any suggestions about what I can do to help this problem work itself out or fix itself, please let me know, because otherwise I'm gonna go to SIG headquarters and I don't know what I'm gonna do. No, that's not true. I'm not gonna go to nobody headquarters. I'm just talking mess. She's beautiful. She's a she's a workhorse, but I just can't do nothing with her until I get the front sight fixed. That's really where my problem is. Changing out the frame on these is easy. I can't show you how to do it, obviously. You gonna have to look it up, Google it, look it up, and do all that good stuff. But I can't show you, but I can tell you that change out the frame on this is super duper easy. And if you got a SIG, you obviously, if you didn't know now, you know it's modular because I just told you, meaning you can swap out the frame. So please, please grab a Wilson Combat frame. I'm begging you. And you gonna thank me later, watch. But keep in mind though, if you decide to get the Wilson Combat frame, that there is no magwell that I can think of or that I've found that fits this frame. So keep that in mind. If you buy the Wilson Combat frame, you might not be able to throw a flared magwell on there if that's a problem. This is the original frame that it came with, the M17. It originally came with this frame right here, just a basic frame, and I swapped it out to the, again, to obviously, as you can see here, her final form now. Now when I bought the optics mount for this, I had the option of getting the suppressor height sight in the front of the optic or behind the optic. I chose in front of the optic just for clutter reasons, so when I'm looking through the optic, I won't really necessarily have too much obstruction as far as I have to look through the iron sight, through the glass, just for clutter reasons, basically, not to ramble. That's kind of why I got the option. That's why I chose the iron sight in the front instead of the rear, and it's more of a clearer sight picture. The dot is also solar powered or solar powered. Solar power on this dot, I will admit, works very good compared to my other Hollow Suns. The solar panel on here works very, very well. Oh, these are obviously blacked out. These are blacked out. Like, this is blacked out. It's not, it doesn't have any illumination. I keep forgetting the term. It's like, obviously it is late, man, and I've been trying to record this video for a while, but my kids been running around or whatever. So, and I have young kids. So, long story short, these are not night sights, basically. They are just blacked out, and I was rushing to get it because I really, really, really needed I wanted to put this together. I was gonna get the threaded barrel on there and put the rugged on here and put it on here. But obviously, I couldn't even get the suppressor height sight on, so ain't no point of taking the suppressor off my Glock or whatever and putting it on here if I ain't got the threaded barrel. On top of that, I don't have the front sight installed, which is just suppressor height sights. But also though, let's not forget, if you decide to get a threaded barrel on your SIG, even though it's chambered in 9mm, not all of them come threaded in 1/2x28. Some of them come threaded in 5 by something. I don't know the crazy odd number. But if you do decide to get a SIG because of me, because I'm SIG, that kind of go together. But just be mindful of that the threaded barrels are not always 1/2x28, and you'll go and order one or pick one up and not pay attention, and you're gonna grab the absolute wrong one. I got a custom backplate. I got this backplate a while ago. This is I don't know who I got this from. I think I got this from, I don't know. If you look it up, I'm pretty sure you can get it somewhere, but I did not get it from eBay. Light is TLR9 by Streamlight. It's bright. This one is kind of dead right now. It blinded the camera, but if I point it off to the side, you will still be able to see fully. But this light on the 17 is super bright. Yeah, this is same thing, same light on here, ain't no difference. But anyway, TLR9 for the light. Batteries are kind of dead. Batteries are generally kind of dead because they're expensive, and for some reason I always be doing accidental clicks. Obviously we have the manual safety on here, ambidextrous safety, and we have a 20 round we have a 20 round mag. Yeah, this is a 20 round mag. Trigger is standard. I never did anything with the trigger. Now my other SIG that I have, because I have another SIG, this one right here, this is like my PCC build kind of like deal. This is my MCX SIG build, and all of these guns obviously are unloaded. But I don't really toy around with this one too much because I had spent like $200 on it, and I even spent shit a lot of money on the magazine. The magazine I think I paid like $80 for it. 80 hard-earned dollars too. But I had paid $80 for the magazine just to get it, and this is the color that I wanted, and I had to go in store to get it, so I guess that's why I paid so much. And this one got the flat trigger in there. I actually installed this myself. I paid like, well, I don't know, probably like $80 for it, I think. But I had installed this trigger myself because this SIG originally had a curved trigger, like obviously like this one. But yeah, this is my little PCC little build. I got a Vortex Venom dot on top, a 20 round magazine in this, 20 round magazine here, a 20 round magazine here, and on the light tip I have and the light is the TLR. I don't even know what this is. Can you see that? It's just a stream light. It don't even say what it is on there. I don't even know what type of stream light this is. It doesn't even say. It's just a I got this stream light a while ago, but the light is extra gleamy bright though. I haven't changed the batteries out in this stream light in like ever. I've never actually changed the batteries out in this thing. But I've only shot this thing probably like 3 times. It's my little backpack, as they call it, or whatever gun. Not really intended for anything. It's really just kind of just be sitting in the safe, really. This is a chassis. All you have to do is literally take this out, take this whole gun out, and you obviously got your gun, and then you just have the chassis itself. And then obviously when you slap it in there, it turns into this beauty, and then you can feel free to go to work as you please. But this was really easy to build, and if you got a SIG, like a regular P320, I highly advise you to get this. But don't do what I did and get the Gen 1 version. Do your research, be thorough, and most importantly, just be patient, bro. I'll be so impatient. That is part of my problem. That's part of my problem now that I'm going through now. Impatience. Don't rush it. Take your time when you researching your guns and your gun parts and your accessories, because everything not compatible, like I already told you. I wish I would have got the Gen 2, because I would have got the Gen 2. Because if I got the Gen 2, I would have been able to put a suppressor on the end of this. And obviously, I didn't even think during the time that I was even gonna get into suppressors, but I did. So now we're here. And if you don't have one, I don't know what you're doing. You need to get your shit together. Come on, camera, focus, big dog. She has front cock insertions as well as rear cock insertions. I will say that the spring in this, oh shit. I was just about to make a point about how easily I can rack this slide, and I'm so glad that I did not. I'm so glad I did not just get my finger caught in there. If this gun did not have the front and rear cock insertions, I absolutely would despise it, seriously, because it would be, to me, it would be extra slick. Because it can be, this gun can be slick, the rail can be slick, slide can be slick rather, if you put some oil on, especially some Hoppe's 9, because that's really all I use. It has a standard barrel is standard, OME barrel. So I thought the frame, let's talk about the frame. Okay, so let's talk about the frame. The frame is a Wilson's Combat frame. Cheap as fuck, bro. I paid I think I paid $60 for this frame. Yeah, $60. Because yeah, it was $60 because I got 2 of them. I got one here, and then I got one in my P365 custom build with the gas pedal with the Romeo dot on top. Actually, it got a hold grip on there too. This little rubber grip. This actually makes the gun actually fit in my hand, bro. Just perfect. You can't really see the dot, but it has a chevron with a circle around it. Or is it the other way around? Anyway, this is my P365. This used to be my everyday carry, but I stopped carrying it because the recoil on this boy, bro, is just we are unloaded too, by the way, but the recoil on this gun is just too much. But remind you, this was around the time when I was copping guns, and I didn't know that the smaller the frame, the more the recoil, and that's the same reason why I caught my Canic, but I ended up getting rid of my Canic. But I love this gun. I would never ever get rid of this gun. It also has night sights as well. Well, it has a night sight, but it has an integrated like sight in this SIG optic, and I really do not know the name exactly off the top of my head. But she cold. She cold. I love this gun, bro. I love this gun. It's beautiful. Let me not rack it. And I got a holster for it. Holster is by 5 Brothers. Just in case you're wondering, you want a P365 good holster for like some shorts, EDC summer carry. 4 Brothers make some good holsters, and they cheap too. So I end up putting the Wilson Combat frame on here because this is the only frame that I can think of as far as a SIG goes that was during that time that I knew of that was cheap. They gave me that like real, like, you know, that like that beaver tail like was all up in your hand, you know, when you get that like maximum control type deal. This was the closest like 1911 style grip that I could find without having a 1911 at the time. Now, I know other people make them, like, you know what I'm saying, like far as like I think it's called Icarus and a whole bunch of other people, but long story short, I ended up copping this frame because I thought they was the best from the reviews that I came across, and I ended up slapping some hockey tape on there just to give me that extra little like cushy, like cushioning, like grippy grip squishy squish wet feeling, because this frame can be kind of slick, I'm not gonna lie. Because when I first get in focus, because when I first got it, it was extra slick, and I don't want to stipple it because when I stipple this gun, like you can see like them stipples is in there deep, and that shit is it's hella aggressive. I don't know which one this was that I used, what stipple head this was that I used, but it's extra grippy, but it's extra grippy, and this feels like it's literally impossible. Like you would literally have to rip this gun on you would have to rip my arm off to get this gun on my hand if I got a grip on it like this. That's like, and I'm not being funny, like this, bro, you couldn't pull this if you wanted to. And let's just say I was rather weak, which I don't think I am, but you couldn't pull this on my hand. So I didn't want to ruin the only frame, not the only frame I have, because I have other frames for this, but this is the only Wilson Combat frame that I have. So I didn't want to stipple it, so I just threw some hockey tape on there, and now even the hockey tape is getting slick. So I'm trying to get the threaded barrel on here, but I cannot get the threaded barrel on here, and I don't want to lose my mind over it. I mean, not the threaded barrel, I can't get the front sight off, and I'm trying not to lose my mind over it, but man, I don't know what to do, man. At this point, I'm just really rather kind of lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the gun. The gun gives me like a excellent, yeah, it looks so good. With the gas pedal on there, like, it's like, even with this gun, like, this gun seems like it's like drilled, like bolted into my hand. It's, well, consider where my thumb is at, it feel like, as far as the gas pedal goes, it feel like it's bolted into my hand. Like, I have like an excellent grip on this gun, and I love this gun. I'm trying to make it my home defense, but I'm having front sight issues, because I hate to do this. I hate to go back to being the YN that I am at heart, you know what I'm saying, and then I can't even make a Glock my home defense because the Glock don't even have a safety on it. But shit, I wish this gun had a safety on it. The Echelon, I wish this had a safety on it. This gun had a safety on it. This would be my home defense too. And I got the ports up top too. This is one of my, I thought this was gonna be my, my go-to, be my Glock killer, but it's something about this grip on this gun that I don't like. I got the stipple, I stippled it, put the flare magwell on there. I got the custom base plates is for it. Problem is that I think the grip is too fat, because that's what I'm thinking. This gun is unloaded too. All of these are unloaded. Hammer down. mag out, rack it again just in case something slipped in there. Shit. Damn, it's kind of heavy with this suppressor on here. But when I put them side by side, it looked like the Glock is fatter. But I'm telling you, this Echelon feels fatter, like towards the top of the beaver tail area. It's like fatter, and like when I go to present my grip, it's digging into my hand, like right here. Right here. Even when I got my thumb straight, it's digging into my hand right here. It's like extra fat up here, and I hate that. And I got bit by a spider. But look, it's extra fat right there, and I don't like. But the Glock, it got that. It's like, it's slim. It's like, it's slim. It's like, it has the perfect, like, it's just perfect. I don't know what it is. It's just like, and she look good. And she look, bro, where my mag at? And she look even better. I got a video coming about this baby too. But yeah, the grip on the Glock is just like, it's great. It's just great. Other than a Glock, I'm gonna take a SIG. I'm a SIG boy too. Don't get it confused. I'm definitely a SIG boy. SIG is gonna always be life. I don't care. I'll be having them problems. I don't have those problems that everybody else said they be having with their SIGs. How their SIGs be going off and malfunctioning. I literally think I have had 0 malfunctions out of this gun. I don't be having all them other problems that everybody else be saying they be having. My SIG is excellent. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I've actually carried this gun in my pocket several times without a holster, because I don't have a holster for this gun technically.
Oh my
the holster
God.
that I do have is for my compact P320, but it don't fit this. But I've worn it in a couple times, but I ain't never had them problems, them discharge problems y'all be talking about. I don't know what lemon they sold y'all, but I don't have those problems. My SIG worked excellent for me. My baby's crying right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I need some help getting the front sight off. I need help. I'm sending a bat signal. Somebody help me. You see she got little scrapes on her from me beating on her and chewing on her. I had to do something, man. I can't get her off. She won't budge. She on there. She on there, man. And I looked it up on YouTube, and they were saying that it's like a left to right or a right to left. I can't remember exactly, but I followed the instructions, and I had absolutely no luck. Somebody please help me, Lord Jesus, please. I can't get the front sight off. Please help me. Please help me. I can't get the front sight off. My kids crying. It's 7 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. So if you don't know, SIG's frames are modular. You could swap out the frame. You could put on the fire control unit in as many frames as you want. You can buy frames literally off of anywhere. Just Google it. But the frame is modular. That's another reason why I really just cannot get over this brand, even though they are expensive and the magazines are expensive as hell. You can get a Glock magazine for cheap. These magazines is absolutely astronomical. But what I will say is this though. This I approve. This I don't. I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't like the color on it. I think just well, actually, nah. I think that's ugly. What you think? I don't like that color scheme. I don't like that. I thought it would have matched, but it don't. So this magazine right here goes specifically to my little PDW, little SIG get up. But if anybody has any suggestions that you can help me render in this situation with my front sight, please tell me. I have used WD-40 as well on here. I did put some WD-40 on there and that did not work. Nothing has worked. And I'm gonna lose my mind. I just don't want to crash out over no front sight. It's not worth it. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are absolutely the best. Those who support the Second Amendment, bro, we are in this by ourselves. And again, I really want y'all to understand that it doesn't matter what president we have. Everybody's looking to control you. So keep that in mind. And they're also looking to manipulate you and pretend as if they have your best interest at heart. And when we know for a fact that they don't, because history has shown that they don't. Any type of government, any type of form of quote unquote power, which they really have no power, it tries to disarm their populace or lie and manipulate their populace into believing something is more of a danger than it really is, and the things that are actually a danger they fail to notify them of or they downplay. That's a big problem. And I think that we need to I don't think that we need to. We do. I think that we're, I don't know, man. After this generation, the generation right now, the age people, the group of people that are watching this video, that watch my videos, our kids, man, after that, we're doomed, bro. That's what I be thinking. I think we're doomed. But that's why I always stay with more blickies than I can handle. Because at any given day, you never know when they come in to try to come get you. And if you ask me, I ain't worried. I'm gonna be sitting here just like this. Just like this, me and babies. Oh, let me not put my head by no barrel. This ain't even smart to even do. That don't even look right. I'm acting real YN right now. That's stupid. Probably the next thing I'm probably gonna do to it is probably get it Cerakoted. I don't know what color I'm gonna get it Cerakoted. I kind of want to go with a camo color because that's like my favorite, my absolute favorite color, like a camo, like orangey kind of color. But I'm not really sure what y'all think. Let me know what you think I should do to Bae to trick her out and make her look absolutely even more spectacular than what she already looked. So if you definitely plan on getting the SIG, the gas pedal is an absolute must. The gas pedal definitely helps to keep the muzzle down when you shooting, whether you shooting slow, whether you shooting fast, it don't matter. Like muzzle control is like A1 with the with this baby on here. Like this is a must. I'm not even lying to you. I'm not even being dramatic or nothing. Gas pedal, you gotta copy a gas pedal. No questions asked. You have to copy a gas pedal, yeah. Cause the grip is just like, it's great. It's just like, bro, it's like, it feel like the whole gun is stipple even though the whole gun is not stipple. That's literally what it feel like with the gas pedal on there. Swear to God, you gotta get you one. And you better thank me in the comments too, or you already know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pull up at your dang near house.